Okay guys, let's get started. We are gonna make this card. I've already made a couple of them already for my card swap, and I'm going to just craft along with me. I haven't done a video in a while, and I thought this was gonna be perfect. Short and simple, and yeah, so let's get started. I'm supposed to do a Halloween card, but I've been really obsessed with the Haunted Mansion, and I said it before and I'm gonna say it again. In my home, we don't decorate for Halloween because I'm not into I like pumpkins and I like all the ghouls and everything, but to me when I think of Halloween, I don't know why, but my favorite time is Halloween time and fall at Disneyland. And living in Oregon, I miss Disneyland so much. So the closest thing was, decorating Haunted Mansion. And if you've seen in my Instagram stories, my tier tray is decorated Haunted Mansion. I have a little boiling pumpkin cauldron thing, and Mickey is dressed as a skeleton sitting on a pumpkin, and those are my decorations. So I wanted to kind of incorporate that on these Halloween cards. I'm in a Halloween swap, so I'm gonna do that. So what I started off with is I printed out the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion. Excuse the nails that need to have a fill. So yes, I have this paper, and I also found these online on Pinterest, and I didn't decorate them. I cut them out using my Cricut. I am also going to do the crystal ball. So basically you see the crystal ball, and it was supposed to be a shaker, but I opted out of that, and I'm going to show you what I did instead, because this was so thin to actually make a shaker, and I'm sure I could have, if I made it bigger, I could have made it wider, but I didn't. So this is what I'm gonna do. I already cut out the wallpaper and I matted it against a black piece of cardstock, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add it to my card. So thank goodness for prepping. I already have some of this double-sided adhesive on here, sticky tape. All right, I'm so excited to get back in the groove and crafting. Okay, so I'm just gonna mat this onto my card, and what I did was, with the extra black piece of paper that I had, I simply cut out this little kind of bump to mimic kind of like the table that the ball, this little ball, sits on. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to glue the Madame Leota head onto the middle of the white crystal ball. This can also double as a snow globe, which is great, and I just got the cut file off of Pinterest. So this is what I opted out for instead of the shaker. Let me zoom you guys in so you guys can see better. Here we go. Okay, so if you hear music, sorry, that's my neighbor. I got this paper, and you can see it's a shimmery paper from Hobby Lobby, and it's in the glittery paper. There's corrugated board paper right there, and I love it. It's actually iridescent and it's clear. So I'm peeling this off, and I'm gonna put it on top of the Madame Leota. Here we go. And it's gonna give it that glittery, shimmery of the ball. There we go. And I'm so bad at doing this, but it came off just a tad bit, and it's okay because I'm gonna cover that up and just rub it down really well. Then I'm going to glue on the top of this, and I'm using, if I didn't mention it before, I am using a silicone glue. And normally I would get this from a crafty friend, but I haven't been able to purchase it from her. I guess she's not carrying it anymore, so the next best thing was my mama. She found this for me, and she got it for me. Okay, and now very carefully, and I like this glue because I'm able to kind of move it around a little bit and see where I want it. There we go. And I'm gonna let this dry for a second. I'm gonna add in the bottom part of the crystal ball. There we go. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry for just a sec. And before, on the back, I don't want to leave it blank. And at the end of the ride at Disneyland, when they say, "And beware of hitchhiking ghosts." All right. I thought that was a cute little sticker to add to the back. All right, and now that the Madame Leota is done here, I am going to cut around. Where's my scissors? The little extra part. If you're perfect at aligning these iridescent part, stickies, you are my hero. But I am not that person. So I'm just gonna cut around it. Okay. I'm gonna add some pop dots, or dimensional dots, squares, to this. And like I said, I already did some prep work. I'm gonna sit her down on the card, on the table. There we go. And then I'm going to add this "Welcome, foolish mortals" on top of that, in the top corner. There we go. And then last but not least, I'm going to add in some gems, some flat back little dots, enamel dots. It seems like whenever I'm recording, I forget the names of things, and yeah. I'm gonna add some tiny little ones in groups of 3, and one up top here. And we are done. I'm so excited. Now let me show you. I really hope you could see the shimmery effect. Here we go on the Madame Leota. I thought that was so cute. And like I said before, everything is off of Pinterest. So Pinterest, SVG off of Pinterest. I followed the link and it just took me to, I think it was a Etsy, like a digital file from a blog. And yeah, I hope she likes it. I hope they like it. I thought these were super cute, and I really loved how they turned out. And yeah, I know it's not a long video or anything special, but I thought I would share something small with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks, guys. Hurry back.